Lisa Leslie makes her feelings clear on Caitlin Clark's NCAA amateurism comments. After Caitlin Clark addressed a divisive issue in the collegiate scene while appearing on Travis and Jason Kelce's podcast, Lisa Leslie has given her verdict on the remarks. The NBA history maker Lisa Leslie has admitted that she agrees with Caitlin Clark after her claim that the amateurism of college sports has been diminished after the introduction of the transfer portal. The Indiana Fever point guard is well placed to give her perspective on the issue, having played 4 record-breaking seasons at alma mater VAWA. The 22-year-old remained with the Hawkeyes throughout her collegiate years, with her impressive displays helping to boost the popularity of the women's game in that time. Now, Clark has provided her verdict on the impact of the transfer portal on the college scene, as she confessed to having some misgivings about the system. Established in 2018, the introduction of the NCAA database has enabled players to move between schools without stars having to sit out a year of action. Caitlin Clark tells Travis Kelce how her mom became a Swiftie. Angel Reese vents on social media over decade-long issue with Apple. Speaking to NFL legends Travis and Jason Kelce, Clark has now acknowledged that she feels aspects of the transfer portal have been damaging to the NCAA landscape. Appearing on the latest episode of New Heights, she said the transfer portal is crazy, especially in football. That's where I think it's gotten the craziest. It's kind of sad. You lost a little bit of that amateurism of college sports. But also, it's the world we're living in. Now we got people on their 4th school in their 7th year. It's getting egregious. Reacting to these remarks from the WNBA Rookie of the Year, aforementioned basketball legend Leslie divulged that she has had similar thoughts on the subject before today. Taking to Instagram, she wrote, "I was literally saying the same thing today." During a wide-ranging conversation with the Kelce siblings, the Fever sensation revealed that she played through the pain barrier during her maiden WNBA season, divulging details in relation to a ruptured eardrum injury she sustained during the infancy of her time in Indianapolis. She said it was early on, like our 10th game of the year. We were playing in New York against the Liberty, who ended up winning the championship this year. It was early on, like our 10th game of the year. We were playing in New York against the Liberty, who ended up winning the championship this year, informing the football icons that she had narrowly avoided having to undergo surgery. She added, "There's not really much you can do. It takes months to heal, so after the season, the doctor had to go back in and look and see if it had closed, and if it doesn't close you have to have a minor procedure. Luckily enough, it closed, so I was fine. You have to be careful about getting water in there. You can't go in lakes or pools. Sometimes it'll bleed when it pops, but mine didn't, thankfully. It's just really annoying. Your hearing is off for a few weeks." WNBA Rookie of the Year Caitlin Clark set to participate in LPGA golf event in November. Apparently not satisfied with becoming one of the dominant forces in the WNBA, 2024 Rookie of the Year Caitlin Clark is set to compete in a Pro-Am golf event in November. The Indiana Fever superstar will appear at the Annika, the penultimate tournament on the LPGA Tour, hosted by golf legend Annika Strenstam, from November 11 to 17. As well as playing in the Pro-Am event on November 13, Clark will also feature as a panelist at the Women's Leadership Summit the day before as part of the event in Florida. "I love golf, so the opportunity to play in the Pro-Am for a tournament with a legend like Annika Strenstam's name on it is so exciting," the 22-year-old said in a release. "I'm looking forward to seeing all the LPGA players on the driving range, being part of the Women's Leadership Summit, and, of course, teeing it up in the Pro-Am with Annika." This will not be the first time that Clark has tried her hand at the sport, having played in a Pro-Am event at the John Deere Classic in July 2023 alongside Ludwig Aberg and 2023 U.S. Ryder Cup captain Zach Johnson. Clark and her team finished 5 under par that day. The rookie has just completed a historic season in the WNBA, having been selected by the Fever as the No. 1 overall pick in the 2024 draft. Clark broke the league record for assists in a single season with 337, as well as the record for most three-pointers made by a rookie with 122. Clark's performances helped the Fever make the postseason for the first time in 8 years, where they were swept by the Connecticut Sun in the first round. I have been following Caitlin's career during college and now on the WNBA stage, and what she is doing to bring attention to women's sports, both on and off the court, is outstanding, said Strenstam.